One.
Hey guys, we're the 732 review crew. I'm Joe.
I'm Mike.
Mikey here.
And today we were watching season 6, episode 2 of The Expanse, titled
Azure Dragon.
Woo, dragons. Space
that's pretty much Space Dragons confirmed.
No,
right
it's
there.
not.
Yes, because what we know what the Azure Dragon is. What is it?
It's the ship. The spotter ship.
Yes, it's Marco's spotter ship.
Now, we know also that right now there's a bunch of things going on considering the belt has taken over most of, if not all of the solar system, because both the Martian fleet and the Earther fleet are currently stuck defending against these rocks. So we have very limited, belt patrol going on right now.
Yes.
It looks like it's almost, a handful of ships plus that we don't even know about yet, but we can assume, because remember the Admiral, I forgot what his name.
Servitor?
No, the other one. The Earth one that resigned, didn't want to be part of her.
Souther?
No, he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
He wants to be out there fighting. So we know there's groups out there fighting currently, potentially.
Well, all we know is the only ship we know of that is out there is the Rocinante, and they had no backup.
And Drummer.
Well, Drummer's like fleeing. Drummer's like on the run, not so much like
True.
But
regardless, we know that there's a lot of trouble going on for both our crew and Drummer, as they both have bounties on their ships. Mm-hmm. Drummer's down to 3 missiles on her ship, and unfortunately, we have to find a safe harbor for Michio because she is not cut out for this. As we find out, it's hard being on the run from your own people.
Yeah. Well, and they have nowhere to go because the entire belt is now under Marco's flag, whether they wanted to or not.
Right.
Now, also, don't forget, last episode, we had Philip doing his own thing, trying to be all, high and mighty as the son of the guy leading the belt right now. But in reality, he's just a 16-year-old.
What else did he do?
Killed his best friend, or what supposedly is one of his closest friends.
Yeah, like in cold blood.
Just shot him.
Like just?
Over an argument.
Yeah.
He's also 16 and drinking, so, he's
clearly got deeper emotional issues.
Yeah, no, he's got his demons.
But
we also noticed that the belt is having some food problems right now.
We also didn't notice something even more important, Mikey, that Joe pointed out to me in between filming these episodes. We saw alien life in episode 1, and you and me were just like, huh.
The dog?
The dog, the birds, the whole ecosystem.
Because we have seen alien life in the form of the proto-molecule or the
swarm.
The space dragon.
Yes.
Swarm, the slugs.
But we don't know, for all we know, technically it's not sentient on its own.
We don't know what
it's like a weird.
But we knew that it existed because of just.
But actual
these are organic
aliens, and you guys are like.
Well, we knew about that because they talked about the lizards that eat stuff on the planet.
But we
Terra.
hadn't seen that. The most we had seen were slugs that killed people.
I just assumed it was outside of the budget to show them in that season.
Oh,
Mikey rationalized and be like,
yeah, I don't know. I was just like, dude, we got to see fucking aliens, and you guys are like, whatever.
I assume season 4 the budget wasn't there for them to show aliens, considering they had to do a lot of stuff for the budget.
it just really reminded me of Avatar, and I think my brain defaulted to it's Avatar.
Sure.
But also, you guys are wrong. We didn't see the aliens are technically the humans on that planet.
Shut up, Mikey.
We didn't see, humans are the extraterrestrial life, and the aliens are actually the terrestrials, the natives to that planet. Let's be real, guys. Unless that dog is not native to that planet.
How narrow-sighted of me to be like, look at that.
No, one of the commentators.
The native organic species on the planet.
Sorry, Mikey. We saw Xenos. Is that better for you?
Better. I'm ready to start this episode.
We're the aliens.
Yeah, a little off the rails. So you guys ready to start this episode?
Yeah, no better way to start an episode than right off the rails.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you for joining us. We're super excited. We didn't realize when we filmed the first episode of the season that there was only 6 episodes in this season.
Yeah. This is Joe's last episode of knowing what's going on.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Thank you for mentioning that. Yeah. After this, I'm blind.
Yep.
So.
All right. So let's get started. Joe's going to load up the episode. We're getting ready to start season 6, episode 2 of The Expanse. This one is titled Azure Dragons, and we are beginning this when this is loaded. Sorry.
1.
No. Go all the way back to 0.
Okay.
At 005.
Yeah. No. I will.
You looked at me. I was like, yeah, no. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Just let me see. Go back a little bit.
Go back. I can't.
Okay, sorry, come back in now. We're gonna start this episode in 3, 2, 1, and thanks for joining us.
Help her, please. Give him to help her.
Oh, I died.
Help her, please.
Baby, I'm sorry she's gone.
Yay.
Oh, I only give her some of my protein bar.
Okay, everything here evolved in its own way. That's why we have to grow our own food instead of farming the things that are here. They have a different kind of chemistry, which doesn't work well with us.
Babies, but they're all alone on the ground, all by themselves. We
that,
back in their nest.
We can't. The soldiers call the
They
meeting.
ate them.
We have to attend all the settlers do.
I'm getting bad vibes.
So see, they have no idea what's going on with
Mars and the belt.
well, and what's going on in orbit.
Remember how long the transmission delay was? It was like 6 hours last time we knew about it, I think.
I thought that was a different.
That was even like the ring gate.
That was a different station.
These are not toys.
That was with the belt helping too.
What are you
Wait.
doing?
What is that? A grenade? Oh, it's a drone.
Mm-hmm. How cool was that?
Oh, is she gonna try and pick up the birds with the drone? Oh, I hope this goes well and not terribly. I know, is she gonna try and climb the rocks? Oh, weird looking dog.
Leave me alone.
Is that?
That ugly dog.
Head is vibrating. You see that?
It's purring.
No, hey, you can't have that. That's not for you.
Wow.
This is home.
So you fed it now. That's how you domesticate stuff.
It's my pet wolf.
UNN supply ship in the belt.
Well, it makes sense. They can't use stations to supply, so they have to do it like bombers used to do in World War II, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And still do.
That's a Rossi.
Pretty beat up. You see
It
that?
is.
Got some scars.
It gets retrofitted for free. Subsidized by the UN government money.
Thanks, Chrissy.
You know, I never thought I'd see the day I'd be delivering Mickey munitions to a privateer in the belt. It feels kind of nice, huh? Everyone being on the same side for once.
Yeah, I guess so.
Your mission specialist is transferring over now.
Oh,
What? We get somebody new on our crew?
We weren't expecting any.
Can't speak to that, Captain, but the orders came direct from the Secretary General.
is
Bobby?
it Bobby? No, it can't be Bobby. Bobby's
It has to be Bobby.
No, it's not Bobby.
Dude, we talked about Bobby talked to Robert.
Yeah, baby.
There's
No way it's Bobby.
Bobby talked to Avasarala last
God,
episode.
I hope it's Bobby, but
It
it
is.
can't be.
It is. Bobby talked to Avasarala about this last episode. Is she gonna be in her power suit, or is she gonna have it with her?
I mean, if it is Bobby, she's gonna have a power suit.
Yeah.
It is.
And look who she has with her.
Power
The
suit.
power suit.
Of course, permission granted.
Bobby's gonna go punish her.
The old lady didn't want any of this on comms.
What's going on?
Change of plans. Time to lock and load.
Secret agent Bobby Draper.
Privateer.
Freelance. Woo!
Release him into my custody. Now.
Bypassing laws.
Marco's got more important
Hey,
shit to do.
hey. There's no laws on series, only cops.
Call back.
You watching it with Tom?
No, I watched like the first 4 episodes. I haven't watched it anymore.
Yoan assaulted a superior officer, and you defended yourself.
Oh.
That's what happened.
I mean, sort of.
Would you like me to punish you some more? I would think that the embarrassment we've become since we've arrived on series would be punishment enough. The next day, we were both back on the line. We couldn't fuck up because we didn't have anyone to bail us out.
Yo.
We only had each other.
Now he's dead. He's a real fan of like just dig a little deep.
Well, no, that was a very rough, but that was a father teaching moment of like, get your shit together. Like,
don't kill your best
me and my best friend would go out every day and we were good, and you fucking shot yours. Like, what are you doing?
Our mission was search and destroy.
Not anymore. The old lady wants the data that could be on board.
She's got Marine Corps for that.
She believes the Rossi is the best option for this operation. And why is that?
Abasarala has lost strike teams before. Obviously, losing another one aren't good politically.
Boarding and shooting is a whole lot riskier than sending a torpedo up their ass.
Don't you worry, you pretty little pig. That's what I'm here for.
Are you getting paid extra for this?
I'm not in it for the money.
Say yes.
Yeah, this is one happy crew.
Aye.
Bobby Draper, Clarissa Mao.
Oh.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
A long story.
You're harboring a convicted felon.
Amos trusts her, and I trust him. And this is our ship, so that's the end of it.
Bobby, technically you committed a fucking treason.
Twice.
Captain.
Man, it is not a happy crew right now. Bobby's like, don't worry, I'll kill him real quick. And Naomi's like,
Great.
thanks.
That's the rogue emissary
Digging.
exiting the rings.
These dragons.
That is not a normal transit. You get me a look at that intel?
Yeah. I'll make it happen.
Yeah. Shit, Joe, this is so deep.
I love when he becomes like Sleuth Holden and it's like a bloodhound, dude.
He did have a detective in his head for a solid amount of time.
You're right, yeah. Doors and corners, kid.
We should arm our torpedoes.
All three of them?
I'm deciding whether it's worth the risk to try for the bounty on us.
Of course they are. Walker was a smuggler and thief, and if we had a better option, I would have used it.
Better a smuggler and a thief than a murderer.
Yeah.
If they try to move past us, kill them all.
I can't believe they're giving up Michio.
Do we have time for a tour?
Not now.
Oh, Marco Inaros. He doesn't like me. I intimidate him. Sexually. What are your skills?
Salvager, class 2, and emergency medtech.
Oh, Marco doesn't want us dead. He's just humiliating us with shit jobs. It's not so bad. Sometimes supplies go missing and money shows up in your pocket.
Transfer. To where?
Supply depots. Marco spun them up all over the belt.
Why?
This might be a good time for a tour, after all.
Gonna raid some supply depots for ammo and stuff?
No, I'm trying to why would he move stuff out of a central location to depots? He's pillaging Ceres and Ganymede?
For his navy. Oh, his first
no,
one.
he doesn't need that. Better off centralized hiding.
Are you gonna run through the ring, maybe?
Something changed?
Maybe?
Evaluating alternate flight paths, seeing if there's a way to get the supplies to Medina faster. Philip has completely lost his focus, no self-control.
That seems to be the consensus.
Ooh.
Scuttlebutt. Cruise talk. You can't prevent that.
I need him to be the man he should be.
Hmm.
You know, everyone else is.
So, you're welcome.
Oh, the great Marco. With his pretty eyes and his perfect hair. You got lucky. What do you want from me?
You know where his supply depots are. Really content with a little skim.
Maybe I'm planning to turn you in.
The Corona ships that didn't show their bellies. Are you still in contact with them?
Maybe. A few.
We only need the ones who are tired of licking the floor for scraps. The ones ready
Ooh.
to snatch the food right off Marco.
Belter Civil War!
Like a true pirate would.
Oh, it's a pirate raid, baby.
Come on, pirates.
Pirate raid! Let's go!
He's like, okay, I like where you're going.
He's a thief. Drummer knows how to fucking work with these thieves.
Just testing some cargo on this location. We're good.
My name is Filipinaros. I was a friend of yours.
Oh no. He inherited Naomi's conscience.
He died honorably, serving Marco Inaros and the belt.
That was a cold message.
You're all geared
Get
up.
one of those suits. You'd only hurt yourself, Pee-wee.
Woo! She's taller than Amos too. You notice that?
And one thing that hasn't changed with Bobby, man, her confidence is sky high, isn't it?
Yeah. Literally.
It's kind of David energy. Easy peasy. Just another job, you know?
Oh.
Shit, they saw us. They're rabbiting. Everyone freeze!
Oh no.
They closed the door first?
Bobby can brace.
Damn, that power suit's crazy.
Lift alongside, hold us steady, and wait for my go signal.
God damn it, Bobby. Fuck. All right, everybody break.
They aren't getting juice.
Yeah. And Bobby just put her foot down like, I'm in charge.
Oh shit! Bro, they're zippy! They gotta... There's no way Bobby's making this jump.
Yeah, there is. Bobby. Wow.
Bro, no
Absolute sav.
way. Oh my god.
Is that like an EMP or some shit?
It is, yeah.
Oh.
Bro.
Savage.
Great time.
Oh, just
trauma.
She's got a phobia now.
I got it.
Having a panic attack?
Yeah.
Clarissa, give me an update. It's like they made this out of old scraps. Nothing here makes sense.
If only they had Naomi.
Clarissa, you need to find the magnetic bottle power feed line.
Thank you.
Guards are in place.
Yay.
Ready to break.
They're working together.
Woo! Clarissa, stay behind me!
Threat low.
Oh!
Bro.
Oh! What just
What was
happened?
that?
I've got 3 bouncers down. Clarissa's hurt. Get this.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Okay. It's all 4.
Should be 4.
What happened back there?
I'm alright.
Really all right, or not ready to talk about it? All right.
Second one.
He's so understanding at this point.
Yeah, he is.
Whoa.
A big hologram.
How many do they have?
All of them. Damn, they had a whole production.
And she's looking at it right now on her computer.
I want to commission a project from you. I want the belt to see what it's doing to us.
I don't do propaganda. You have your minions for that.
I'm not asking you to lie for me. I'm asking you to tell the truth. You can put a human face on us. And make it just a little harder for them to feel good about killing Earthers.
Philip sees that, he's gonna be fucked up.
Or don't. And wonder, with every new attack, if that was the one you could have stopped.
She's so good at politics.
I love her.
It's just my little puppet. Will you be my puppet?
You give a really good guilt trip.
There's a lot.
I love her so much.
I actually like that Amos was like, she did good. She did do good.
There's this.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, she can ask Clarissa what happened.
But we had a plan. And when you change that plan with the chain of command, you put all of us at risk. I'm the captain of this ship, and as long as you're part of the crew, you do what I say when I say.
Words of encouragement? No?
I mean, he also said she's part of the crew.
Fair.
Yeah.
You know you just gotta shoot out, right?
That's the first time he said us.
Yeah.
Oh, she's crying.
Our scopes are showing nothing at its expected location. And no indication it was destroyed.
Uh-oh.
They captured it.
Oh, he wants to fight. He misses it.
Please hold on. You said the fight would come soon.
See? Fight.
And here it is.
Woo!
What a good episode.
Yeah, bro.
That was a
So I'm
great
gonna
episode.
pull up the video. Right?
We could watch the video. Yeah, we're gonna watch the video for season 6, episode 2, the extra bonus. We'll pull it up right now. So
We'll
give
be
us
right
some
back.
time. And guys, before we begin our discussion today, we are going to be watching the extra Zenobia. So we are starting this one in 3, 2, 1. Joe clicked.
And the subtitle should be on.
Nope.
God damn it.
Temperatures in the South Asian trade zone are expected to drop by more than 30 degrees.
Celsius or
Particulate
Fahrenheit?
levels in the upper stratosphere. have
Either way,
gotten
it's
so
a big
high,
problem.
The sky over Sydney.
Celsius is
white.
way worse.
What's the old saying? Nuke them till they glow and shoot them in the dark.
Jesus Christ.
Not very subtle there.
I mean, the Belchers are killing their homeworld. That's a lot of red.
Is that her health?
I think so.
Getting older. I didn't see what it actually said.
Lights out.
She sleeps like a vampire?
Yeah, like a dragon.
What's with her health? Did you have...
Just looks like everything's not good.
Text message.
I know how busy you are,
Oh.
and Mom said not to bother you. But I just had to let you know. I started a garden.
Kiki, thank you so much for telling me this. It's nice to imagine people on Earth. Let's not tell your mom we spoke. I love you, child.
Oh. I think she needed that.
That was really sweet.
She definitely needed that.
No, that was a really
That's so
like
cute.
That was a really
Well, it's like a somber reminder of like what's at stake.
yeah.
Madam Secretary General?
Doctor, the medication we discussed, please have it waiting in my quarters.
She have cancer?
Keep this between us.
She have cancer?
She's old. She got something.
No time to rest.
No, I'm gonna look at that scan when I'm editing this. What did it say? It's enhance.
The only thing I saw is resting heart rate.
What was it?
Elevated.
Like 82.
That's not too bad.
It said elevated.
Well, they're in low G, so shouldn't it be less?
Yeah, you're right. All right, so that Zenobia is the name of the ship I think they're on. So
Yep.
I don't know. I think this extra is maybe just about the ships currently.
It seems like they're just mini like
Yeah, no, it's just little
backstories.
extra stuff.
It's really I really like these.
Yeah, no, it just gave us a little perspective on the immense amount of strain and weight that Avasarala is on.
Well,
I mean, literally the entire
And
future.
the last one was Drummer Ship, so it's like it's just really going into. And I like that we're watching it for the last season because we've had all this time to like build up and care about these characters actually. Whereas if we watch this during season 1, I'd be like.
Exactly. And the interesting thing is, all in all, if there's 6 episodes and 6 of these, they're gonna equal out to being almost an entire episode worth of these in the end.
Yeah, I mean they're 5 minutes each.
Which-
So
five-
yeah, 30 minutes.
30 minutes, 35, if 30 seconds here and there.
Sure, Mikey.
Plus, you think the last episode is only going to be 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Keep trying to cover for the creators. You're cutting us short.
No. We do know there's 3 books that go on after this. I'm actually gonna flash our whiteboard right here. Because we're not going to really put it up because we didn't really do too many changes.
But I was right.
I think we each had one thing, right?
I didn't really put anything on mine. I just forgot to put the N on hold.
I put one new thing, and I put that the space dog is going to be a big deal.
What are they?
Clarissa's going to go to Laconia and activate her superpowers and tame the dog.
Shut
up. Why do you think the dogs are going to be a big deal?
Is solely because both episodes start with like, oh hey, look at this weird space dog thing.
It don't look like a dog no more.
But whatever.
The little girl kind of tamed it a little bit.
Well, no.
Remember,
how did she tame it?
You know how domestication starts, right?
You start by feeding them.
And what
feed them wild out.
What happened?
She did, but no. Her accidentally leaving the dead bird where the dog could get it is very different than
no.
I don't know. I just feel that there is a significance there that we're not going over. My only other hot take that I just came to the conclusion of, Avasarala is going to be dead by the end of the season.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So
that short, I was like, she's gonna die.
So for those who don't know, Joe is completely blind from this point forward. So he's allowed to make guesses and stuff like this because he doesn't know what's happening. So I
had to wait 9 months.
I think I have to agree with you, especially considering
just that
from that scene.
Yeah.
The health maybe deteriorated a little quicker because of the conditions on Earth, the air being bad, the food and stuff not being enough or not nutritious.
Plus, it's like a fitting thing for her, you know, any and everything.
The only thing that beat her was cancer.
Yeah.
That would be the only thing that beat Avasarala, except for Nancy Gal at one time. If she won.
They have anti-cancer modes.
You're right.
She has cancer,
but it doesn't always work. You know, I mean, Holden got extreme
could be
cancer.
any number. We have no idea.
You're right. I'm just assuming because
it could just be old lady disease.
Maybe it's gonna make her immune to the proto molecule.
Could be anything. You don't know. I don't even think that's how she's gonna die. Actually, I think
she's gonna die from her ship getting blown up.
Yeah, or something like that.
Kill her?
Maybe.
I don't.
It is the flagship of Earth with the Secretary General.
We got a scene there where Marco got devastating news and instead kind of laughed and
it was like yippee.
Well, yeah, so that to me means like they could do anything at this point. Well, they could just be like launch all the fucking asteroids and we're going to war right now.
Well, that's the big thing is he said it last episode. He says, you know, we have the inners so focused on defending their own planets. I kind of missed the fight, is what he was saying. And we know Marco, you know, is a lot more of a talker than.
Well, he's a revolutionary.
He's not like, you know.
He's trying to still keep the revolution going rather than deal with the absolute boredom of bureaucracy and admitting.
Did you guys catch what he said, like in that scene with Ceres? Because I was like, what is this man gonna do? Because he said they were never going to let us keep Ceres.
Because they're sentimental like that, yeah.
I think you're
gonna but does that mean he thinks they're going to nuke it? Or does that mean he's going to nuke it?
Well, it could go either ways. Because think of it this way.
That's why he didn't want to send more resources.
And that's why they're pooling the resources?
Because they're just going to blow up Ceres.
We all know this part with Marco and Naros, like they're giving us breadcrumbs. And he's got to have something else.
Well, here's the big problem. He can't.
Is that because
he can't nuke Ceres because then he loses Belter support because that's the largest Belter concentration. But if he spins the story right, where Ceres is
the Belter capital,
they got to give it a zeitgeist.
But if you're him,
that's why he made the capital.
Think about like they just had a major turning point by losing that ship, I think. So they could always do not that this is. I'm just saying, but like in World War II. Once the tide of the war started to not go in Germany's favor, scorched earth.
Yeah,
they were like, you can't use it. We're taking everything.
I can see him do that.
Burn the rest.
Well, they already.
So I don't know if that's what he's doing because the supply depot thing. I'm thinking
they already said that's his MO though. Is that if he traps his ships and puts bombs on them, that's what gets him off. They literally said that.
Yeah, you did. So you're right. So I'm thinking that's why he's pulling these because again they have the ring in all of the worlds. Why would they fucking?
What if he traps stations so that when
rigs Ceres to blow up so that when the inners go to take it back, he detonates it and wipes out their fleet.
Because he mentioned Medina Station, so
yikes!
Like they're gonna consolidate at Medina and then
and let's be real. Can a lot of those inners ever? You know, I know we're working with Belters, but can they trust? You know, inners again. I mean, sorry, Belters on the stations because like Holden got sabotaged by Belters that he thought he could trust. Unfortunately, some helped him. We know that. You know, but at the same time, it has to make you think like, you know. Can I trust the people around me in situations, especially when he goes back to these places that were like popular, like Marcos.
Yeah. And strategically, it also, if the belt is so far away from the inner planets, if there's nothing between the inner planets and the belt or the ring gate, he's making it even harder for them to do anything. So I just have a hard time believing he would do that because, like you said, then. The belt's gonna be like, dude, fuck.
But he'd have to sell it.
He's got to spin it. For sure.
The inners blew up Ceres.
Or something, right? Yeah.
Now for this Laconia, I'm curious what the connection between Laconia and the series is going to be, like the entire series. I imagine
4 episodes to wrap that story arc up.
I imagine Laconia maybe next episode is going to start potentially popping off a little bit because they're having the meeting. The Martians are having a meeting.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember what it's about. Did they said
they didn't say.
They said that the soldiers are having a meeting.
Yeah.
Maybe it's about food or.
And that was a non-optional.
Yeah, everybody went. That's why all the adults went. So are they? discussing the fact that the ships are going missing.
I know. I was getting Jonestown vibes from that, where they're like, "Oh, we all have to go. I don't even understand why.
Are they going to kill some people off for resource purposes?
We don't know.
Or is the entire planet, they remember what the Admiral Salvatore was saying before he got there? He was like, we can finally do Mars right. Maybe, there's a dictator style person on, the planet.
Military
Salvatore seemed like he was going to go full dictator.
Yeah.
So
didn't his ship get eaten?
Yeah.
But we don't know. I don't know. Was it destroyed?
So
all we know is that it didn't make a normal transit.
It may be just in a different galaxy.
Well, I thought during the scene, it seemed like everything was unraveling.
Well, it could just be how it travels.
Yeah, but I don't know if that. I don't know. I know what you're saying at the end of last season, but I don't know. It wasn't like then there was an explosion, and we know like with the proto-molecule like splits everything.
Proto-molecule does.
Yeah, it's not
the proto-molecule destroyers.
This is the reverse proto-molecule.
It seemed like it looked like just like the portal in the basement.
I don't know. I assume we will find out more imminently. I definitely agree.
And I Mike, you had something right too on the board. Do you remember?
Drummer leads the Belter Resistance.
So in this episode, we saw that
Pirate Resistance.
Drummer did hand off Michio to the Golden Bow, who currently is doing shit jobs for Marco because he's trying to humiliate the ones that stay.
The Golden Bow,
and they're totally fine with that because it keeps them out of the line of fire.
They're making a little money,
and they make money, and they can scalp off the top. But Drummer has also convinced the leader of these guys,
well, the captain of that particular ship,
to be in communication with the ones running away from Marco to potentially go raid some supplies.
Well, that aren't actually loyal, but are just not actively fighting him.
Now, if they time this correctly with the Rocinante, we might have an inner and belt led fight against Marco.
Viva la resistance!
And as they keep mentioning, very much so, the belt is so tight on food, so tight on food.
And they've got all these supply stores.
And they have all these supply stores. Now, if you raid these food and water, what happens when you have no more food and water for your citizens that you promised food and water for, and the only reason they now no longer have food, water, is because you attacked
they're gonna
Earth.
blame you.
Now, we'll turn back to season 1. What does Miller say in regards to the Aqua? You don't fuck with the water or the flow of water. You can skim off of it a little, this, that. But once you stop the flow or fuck with it enough and somebody notices, you're going to have a problem, kind of. And what I think is going to be happening is Sirius Station already had food and water issues in terms, we saw the first season, they had bad oxygen scrubbers because that guy was, being skimpy. Because there was, that
but then you also saw like the mayor's district, and it was like,
yeah, but there's water. But there's water. There was water issues. There's people, dying of thirst. Or
that was
thirsty.
the Belters.
The Belters. Now, what happens when you lose your supplies? And currently, there's probably a lot less ships ice mining right now. Currently, than because those ice miners were corpse.
We don't know.
I'm making assumptions.
Starting to make assumptions.
But my thing is, once people start to go thirsty and hungry,
they're going to lose morale.
They're going to lose morale, and they're going to be willing to flip on Marco the way that they flipped on the inners, because
all the more reason he would just blow up Sirius Station.
Exactly.
I think it's your 4 meals or 6 meals away from absolute chaos.
Yeah, it makes sense. If I didn't eat 5 meals, I'd probably be on a ride state too.
I was going to say also, you just reminded me. So does that mean Michio's not going to safety anymore?
She is. She's going to be a salvager on a ship that's not going to be attacking, because those guys said they didn't want to attack.
But then Drummer was like, I'm getting the vibe you don't like Marco.
And I hear you know where he buried his treasure.
Well, no, and he gave...
from my understanding, though, the people that he was talking to were... He was talking to people who weren't running away from Marco, but Marco was still chasing Golden Bow members who were not loyal to him, and that's who she's trying to reach out to, so that she can keep this guy on the down low. He can skim off the top for helping her, but stay off the radar. That was what the conversation seemed to be.
No. Yes to that part. That guy's fucking in. That guy's not going to keep doing what he was doing.
That guy wants to stay off Marco's radar, he said, because Marco doesn't like me already, is what he said. So he's not going to, I don't think, do the attack with Michio. I think he's going to give the coordinates, give contact, and then just take a little bit without risking it all. That's what I think he's doing.
No,
he made it clear that
Drummer
he made it clear
to him, like, do you want to keep skimming off the top, or do you want to do something about it?
Well, that's what he's going to be doing something about it. But we'll find out.
I think he is going to coordinate with the other Golden Bout members. I think you're right on that. But I think he's going to participate.
Well, then there's no point for Michio to be put on this ship.
That's why.
That's why
Michio
when you
didn't leave the
said
ship.
it. That's why when you said it, I was like, "Is Michio staying now?"
I don't know. well, let's go find out. Let's watch the next episode.
Like she might
we will find out.
Anybody have anything else to add? Mike, your quote was very good. That you were referencing something.
There's no laws on Sirius. There's only cops. Yeah.
There's not even cops on Sirius. There's only the Free Navy. And Marco Naros.
We don't know this.
And actually, there has to be cops. He was in jail. You're right.
Yeah, we're Star Helix.
Okay, no, Marco Helix.
Anyways,
thank you for joining us for this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
We're 732 Review Crew, and we're signing off on the second episode of Finest Thing. I don't like this. Of The Expanse. Bye.